nothing beats a good sunset in the morning. And so we are out before the sun is up and trying to head down to the pier at the end of Tubb Street, which is in Oakland, right next to Winter Garden. And we're heading down now so we can try to catch the sunrise on the pier because it's just such a great spot. You can see the entire lake and you can just catch such a good sunrise down there too. So let's see if we can make it on time. So as we were walking this morning, because we couldn't walk yesterday, at least it's not as long as we wanted to, I thought, it's Friday, TGIF, let's talk about things that we're going to do on the weekend, things that we enjoy doing on the weekend. Me and Windsor, me and the hubby, me by myself, and one of them is walking. Number one is just being outdoors, biking, walking, getting out into nature, being on the trail. Our neighborhood has such great access, not far from our neighborhood, to the trail, and then all the little streets in between, so we can get here to the, let's see if Windsor's, yeah, he's on it, he's moving his little puppy, senior puppy body. But we have such great access to the lake as well, Lake Apopka, which is, I think, the fourth largest lake in the state. And it's just beautiful. But because the lake has been sort of polluted for years because of a lot of the, I believe it was a lot of the farming and the construction on all along the edge of the lake, a lot of the contaminants fell into the lake. And they started doing conservation on it maybe in the 70s and 80s, and now it is certainly coming back. It's looking a lot better. However, it's pretty quiet. It's a pretty quiet lake. There's not a lot of people who are out there boating. I actually almost never see anyone boating, but you see so much wildlife, which is nice. It's kind of like an abandoned isn't the right word. It's sort of just left alone. Just the lake is left alone, and you go up there and it's just kind of serene. So let's see if we can see a fantastic sunrise this morning. So number one is walking, getting out and walking and experiencing the outdoors, experiencing nature, and seeing all of the palm trees. Windsor finds so many things interesting, like everything, every smell, every detail is more interesting than the next. He loves walking too. Windsor's favorite thing is getting up and getting out and walking. Even as a senior pup, he is ready to go. We walk for miles. So he's good. He's enjoying it just as much as I am. So seeing nature, seeing the trail, seeing the people. I love all the people that are out and about biking and walking, running with their headphones, roller skating, rollerblading. It's fun seeing everyone go down the trail and out for fitness, out for the fresh air, and for our emotional health. It's important. Emotional health is a big one. I always loved walking, but I noticed that as I'm in menopause and post-menopause, it is very, very much welcome. Walking is just, it's like a absolute breath of fresh air. It just makes you feel so good, and I feel like it's more necessary now than ever. So, number one thing that we love to do on the weekend, it's Friday, so it's pre-weekend, is getting out on the trail and walking. Number two thing is every Saturday in downtown Winter Garden, right behind Plant Street, they have it closed off, and then they have a farmer's market. I just like to show Bubba, show Windsor, and show what nonsense he's up to. I'm sniffing everything. The farmer's market is just so much fun. There's a little spot where they have a musician, so there's just singing, not a huge band, but singing, playing the guitar or something else, and just really, really great vibes and really great atmosphere. All of the vendors are wonderful. There's breakfast, there's coffee, there's snacks galore. So, hence the reason I have to walk a little bit more, because those snacks are so good. Crafts and clothes and just so many fun things that are worth looking at, worth trying, worth tasting, because everyone who makes food gives you a little free sample, and we have now become addicted because of the free samples to this fantastic peanut butter place, custom peanut butter. I mean, just beyond delicious, to the point where I can't even get it every week, because I'll get it Saturday at 10 o'clock and it'll be gone Saturday by 2 o'clock. It's a little dangerous. They're little, but it doesn't matter. So anyway, the farmer's market's just great. And the vibe, it's just so fun. It's right there in downtown. There's a splash pond for the kids where they have the water start, I think, about 9 o'clock. And you just see the kids out there having fun. Sometimes the adults too, the kid in all of us. And the general atmosphere. Everyone down there who are locals, everyone down there who's coming to visit and hang out in our area and just love it as much as we do. So much fun. So Saturday, that's our thing to do. We like to ride our bikes down there. It doesn't take long to get there. And then you find a little spot for breakfast, you find some coffee, and you hang out and you just soak up the atmosphere. It does get hot in the middle of the day, so I will say we like to go early, because holy moly, in the summer, I do not want to be down there at 12 o'clock. I just don't. And I think the market ends at 1 p.m. I think it's from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. So that's our favorite Saturday morning thing to do. And then the third thing, I know this is what we came here for at Disney. We love going to Disney. I love going to Disney. My husband likes going to Disney. I love it. So going to Disney on the weekends, and even if we're just walking around, some of the great things about being so close to Disney is, if you know that it's a weekend that it's going to be crowded, so it's 4th of July weekend, say, you can go in, pop in the morning, go for a little bit, and then leave before the big crowds get there. Or even if you know it's going to be super crowded in the morning, go to Disney Springs, walk around, soak up the atmosphere, go to one of the resorts, make a reservation and eat at have some breakfast and walk around the resorts and soak up the atmosphere. There's just something so invigorating and relaxing and fun about the Disney air. And any Disney person knows what I mean, because you don't need to go on rides, because people say that all the time. Oh my gosh, I don't like to go on all those rides. You don't have to. I'm not a big ride person, but you just walk around and soak up the air, see the people. So many people traveling from all over the world, and I love to meet people, and I love to see people having fun and just walking around and soaking up the vibe. So those are really the main three things that I like to do on the weekend, aside from work. I'm going to be honest, that's super boring, but I do work on the weekends because that's the time, and I'd love to hear what everyone else thinks about this too. That's the time when nobody's emailing you, nobody's really bothering you, no one's expecting a lot from you, and you could just take some quiet time and get some work done. I love that. So I do work. I try to get up early and get some work done, or do some in the afternoon, just to kind of give myself a jump start for the following week. But other than work, I like to get out and enjoy nature. And even if it's a crummy day, walking around the neighborhood or sitting outside on the patio, on the front porch, love it. So enjoying nature, going to the farmer's market, and exploring other farmer's markets. There's a lot more. Winter Garden, downtown Winter Garden has theirs every Saturday morning. There's a lot more. There's Sunday morning, there's some in Celebration. There's one in Claremont, which is just a town over. There's Mount Dora, cutest town, absolute cutest town. They have farmers markets. They all have the same sort of setup with the vendors and the music and the food, but just very different feels. So we love exploring the farmers markets. And then Disney. This is why big part of the reason why I moved here, to be close to Disney. So we try to enjoy it on the weekends. Oh, and then the bugs. They want to come to say hello too. The bugs love it down here. Or maybe they're just excited about hearing about Disney. So I'd love to hear, what do you love to do on the weekend? What do you look forward to? And if it's work, what do you do for work? Where are you working from? And let's all share our favorite things to do on the weekend. I'd love to hear it. And if you know of any fun things to do on the weekends here in the Winter Garden or Central Florida area that I don't know about, that I haven't heard about, because there's a lot. There's a lot that I still don't know, and I've been here almost 3 years. I'd love to hear that too. Please share your pointers, share some inside tricks, places that I should try. And thanks again for joining me on Fab 50s Florida, everyone. You have a wonderful weekend. I will absolutely see you tomorrow. Every day we're putting out another video. If there's anything that you want to talk about, let me know. Drop a comment. Like, subscribe, share this with anyone else who you know might be starting life over after 50, loving Disney, trying to get fit, walking every day, even with their senior puppies. All right. Take care, everyone.